What's going on, everybody? It's Trent with GTYGO, back at it again with a video for the first time in 3 months. Sorry for the delay, I know it's been a while, but this world crisis and stuff like that's kind of hit me pretty hard, so just trying to do the best of what we got here. So today, I'm going to be doing a Super Quant deck profile. So if you don't know about them, they are essentially the Power Rangers, and they're sick. So let's jump into it. Each one has like 3 different effects, so I'll go over it with you as well. Well, like 2 different effects. First, we got 3 white. He's a new one. 3 red. 3 green. 3 blue. And 3 alpha. So these are your main pieces to your whole entire strategy of just pumping out King Magnus. I know King Magnus loses to Kaijus. Listen guys, this deck's not that competitive. This is literally just for fun or locals or things like that. And a little nostalgia. I mean, it's the Power Rangers for poop's sake. This will send any of these to the graveyard and become that attribute and level. Also, when it goes to the graveyard, you can search Alphen, which is just fantastic. When you have no monsters, he can Cyber Dragon himself out. When he's summoned, he can add a Super Quant card from your graveyard to your hand. And then when he's sent to the graveyard, he specials one from the graveyard. So it's pretty good. Green is he pumps another one out from hand when he's normal summoned. And when he's sent to the graveyard, you can pitch a Super Quant card in your hand and draw a card. So he helps with, consistency issues and things like that. Blue on summon searches. And when it goes to the graveyard, it Daigusto Emeralds. So it's pretty knuck and futz with the blue. And then he's the key to starting everything because you can tribute him and then reveal 3 different pilots. I'm going to call them pilots, get my Cosmo on, my pilots. But no, you can show 3 different Rangers. Your opponent randomly chooses one to be special summoned to your side of the field. And then the other 2 go to the graveyard. So you're going to get 3 different effects with this guy. And he's really the key focus. Trifanowski's the game plan. The game plan is to get out Magnus. So you need to have Alphen on board and doing a lot of that work for you. So those are the main deck. Again, pilots, Rangers, Cosmos, Dangers. Bars. Main thing there. This engine has been just broken in testing with them. The Clown engine. Now you might be asking why the Clown engine, that doesn't make any sense to me. Well, if you pitch Damage Juggler, you can either search one of these 2. So you pitch Juggler with the field spell card to make a Zord, right? Because that's part of their whole strategy. So if you pitch Trick Clown, or if you pitch, Damage Juggler, banish it, search for Trick Clown, and then pitch a Trick Clown, it comes back. Not only do you have 2 Zords, but you have the rank 4 into the rank 4 Zord. So, I mean, these guys are crazy, and he can special summon if there's 2 or more on the field, which you will be monster spamming a lot, hopefully, if you draw, not a bricky hand, but you can brick in this deck. Again, guys, it's not a top-tier meta strategy. I never said it was, but it is a lot of fun just to pilot and play around at locals with your friends. My little brother, for example, is just getting back into the game, so I play him with this, and he plays Cosmos, and we have a lot of fun. Star drawing. You can make a rank 4, rank 5 with it, and when you make a rank 5, you can draw a card, so why not keep drawing? Off to the spells. Absolutely need to see this card for your strategy to be viable, and that's kind of the reason this deck's not as good as it used to be way back in the Calvin Dahan ARG days, is because, we have things like Terraforming at 1. We have things like, Brilliant Fusion at 1, but we're not going to play it, obviously. But E-Telly at 1, and, Reasoning at 1, and Upstart at 1. So when these were all at 3, this deck was actually kind of insane, because you were resolving all those effects, right? And, you could go all the way back to, Calvin Dahan's first place finish at the ARG with him. This was at 3, this was at 3, this was at 3, this was at 3. So, these cards you all need to advance your strategy. Emergency Telly gets you blue pilot. Reasoning, because there's every single monster's a different level, it seems like. And Upstart Goblin just get to your pieces quicker. But this is actually how you get Magnus out and you make the Zords. So got to see it, so that's why we run the one terraforming in there with it, with those. And then the rest of the spells, you proctor off and play one of their grave effects. Monster Reborn's always been free. 1 for 1, you have to, Alphen is actually insane, so you want to see Alphen. 3 of, let's get that play off. 1 card destruction, which is really good if you have a bunch of pilots. You can proctor off a bunch of effects and get cards back. I'm not saying it's the best card, but it can be pretty good sometimes. Sometimes, maybe. But no, card destruction, just in testing, has been a lot of fun in this deck. And since Brilliant Fusion is at 1 or 0, I don't even know anymore, just borderline unplayable, we have to run 3 double summon. Double summon, you're probably thinking right now, like, oh god, turn off the profile, it sucks. No, I mean, if you open up 2 of them, it's kind of rough, but I mean, it advances your game state, you get out alpha and trigger off more effects. Sometimes it comes up, sometimes you can pitch it for a Zord. Next up, we have the extra deck, and here comes all the weird flexing, right? 2 ulti blue, 2 green, 2 red, 2 white, so 2 of all of the, the Rangers. 1 King Magnus. We only run 1 of these because the Blue Ranger does the Daigusa Emerald effect, so we can just always get it back. The Link's at 1. The Link, I'm so indifferent on the Link monster, to be honest with you guys. It comes up sometimes, and you can make some pretty sick, nasty boards with it, but like, I like the OG strategy of just pumping out King Magnus. Yeah, I don't know. It's good if you want to do like the combo variant, but again, this is just kind of a classic deck profile today where the main strategy, the game plan, is to get out King Magnus. And then for support, we have the 1 Abyss Dweller, we have the Nightmare Package, and the 1 Boral Sword. So that is it, guys. Power Rangers. You can hear that song playing in your head right now from Saturday mornings back in 1993. No, it's a lot of fun, a lot of nostalgia. It's getting my little brother to come back and play. Again, deck is not good. Don't take this to YCS, but literally it'll be the most fun you've had memorizing multiple effects probably in the game. And it's really cool to sit on a Magnus and not get kaiju'd. So, yeah, it's Trent back at it again. Again, this is just for fun little deck profile under quarantine. Hope everyone is staying safe under there, and have a great day.